designed to support all people of diversity. Specifically, it was designed for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgendered students, but it is something that's accepting to all students. We want to make sure that we have a safe environment that's supportive, and we want to confront ignorance, hatred, and apathy, regardless of any form it takes. Diversity is something we celebrate, and diversity is not just something we tolerate. As Dr. Hudson likes to talk about, tolerance of diversity is not acceptable because we tolerate broccoli, we tolerate asparagus, we tolerate things that are upsetting to us. We do more than just tolerate diversity, we accept and celebrate that. Let's see here. So I want to turn it over to Dr. Flores, who is going to make a few statements. So thank you, Dr. Flores.
Thank you, Doug. Thanks to everybody that's here today. Chris and John for the Safe Zone, for the work that everybody does every day. You know, I really believe that this university, at its heart, its ethos, its very reason for being, is to help bring together our students, our staff, our faculty, to create a community, one that really respects and thrives and supports. We are committed to diversity and to inclusion. And because of that commitment, you know, about a year ago, actually in fall 2012, I asked Doug to look at somewhat the data on our campus. How are we doing? What are the issues as we looked at the NESI data, as we looked at a student survey, faculty and staff survey? One of the things that kept coming up as positive was a sense of diversity and inclusion. So I said, that's great. That's who we are. But let's make sure that we continue to build on it. And so we put together a council on diversity. That council on diversity, of course, is it's diversity and equity advisory council. And the charge is to establish a university-wide diversity plan to meet the needs of our university and of Houston, which is one of the most diverse cities in America. The council is also in the process of preparing a campus climate survey that will be sent out in the fall, and it's been getting input in that process. So I want you to look forward when it comes. We want baseline data. We want to constantly be improving. Because if you only take pride and rest on the laurels, things happen. And they can happen in a way that is very negative and sudden. And you gasp, and you say, how could that have happened here? Well, we don't want these incidents. We want to make sure we embrace, that we grow strong. And your presence today shows your commitment. And I thank you. I thank the council members. And I thank everybody who is working on the agenda, not only for the Safe Zone, but for making this a campus that is known for its safety, for its inclusion, for its diversity, and for the pride that we take in every single day in making this a better place. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Flores, again for your continued support of diversity efforts here at UH downtown. And actually, kind of a little embarrassed here, I forgot to introduce myself. I was like, introduce myself. My name is Doug Tiedikes, and I work in Clinic Services and Operations, and I have multiple functions here at the University of Houston downtown. Some of my functions include the Title IX coordinator and the Equal Opportunity Services coordinator. So if you are in need of filing a complaint or want to discuss issues, I would be your primary contact person there. And Dr. Baker, who just had to step out, is for the UH system. So I'd also like to recognize members of our Diversity and Equity Council that Dr. Flores mentioned. So if you are on that council, please stand. So thank you all very much. Also, I'd like to announce that we do have an email account for our Diversity Council, so if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please email us at diversity@uhb.edu. We are open for any and all suggestions as we continue to